head back to Dave with the world's fastest talking moment.
That's very, very, very well done. I don't know, Fran, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. Fran Capo, I don't know if I've ever held an actual official Guinness Book of Records certificate.
There you go.
It's a real thing. And that's you right there as the fastest talker. Tom will take a look down it and will tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I am the Guinness Book of World Records fastest talking female. As you can see, 603.32 words in 54.2 seconds, which comes out to 11 words a second. And that's what I was clocked at. And the way they do it is they have a machine called the lexicon compressor, takes the word, slows it down, but doesn't distort it like a tape recorder does. Then they have an Olympic timer timing to the 100th of a second.
Yeah.
And then they have a speech analyst analyze every single syllable. Because if you miss a syllable, they're like, yeah, get out of here, you're done.
No way.
Absolutely.
And you're here because there's a contest that folks are running to get us to Vegas. FastTalkToVegas.ca.
Well, this is the second year in a row. Expedia.ca is running a contest, as you said, FastTalkToVegas.ca. And what people do is they go on and they can enter either through video or they could do a telephone interview, and not interview, but they do a telephone script, 15 seconds of their ideal Vegas vacation. And the top 7 voted by numbers gets flown out to Vegas, to Planet Hollywood. And then I get to judge the contest along with 7 other judges. And then we pick the top winner, and him and or her and a friend to get a whole VIP vacation, backstage passes, $1,000 shopping spree. They get a whole bunch of fun things. So what do you got to lose? You go on the site, you enter, you have fun. That's what you do.
It's easy.
It's easy. You go there, you talk. Worse than people see you.
Now, listen, this is what I want to do, Fran.
What do you want to do?
What we're going to do is we're going to give the chance of people at home to play along, and we're not going to do it yet, but can we, Tammy, can we just show the computer? Because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to say all of this as close as I can to 15 seconds. Now, let's come back to us. Explain to me, what do I need to do breathing-wise?
Okay, see, well, now this is the thing. I mean, anytime you do it, you need to practice. Hopefully you looked at it before. I'm the fastest talker, not the fastest reader. So I can't just, I have to practice something. Breathing-wise, take a deep breath in, right?
Yeah.
And then try to do it all in one breath.
Is that, you don't breathe?
Well, for me, but I've been doing this for a while. The other thing is on the website, they do have, we have tongue twisters that you can practice, a little, tongue,
Do you do that sort of stuff?
I've been doing it so long and I kind of talk fast anyway.
Yeah.
When I'm doing like a commercial or I'm doing different things like that, I practice, but I do it by practicing the script. But, you warm up your mouth. The first thing in the morning if I'm doing a radio show, I do it.
All right, okay, so.
Do a couple of,
everybody at home. If you want to play along, now we're going to be reading this, so it's not necessarily as fast as we could talk if we had it memorized, but this is just to give people at home the kind of things you can try to do in 15 seconds. We're going to do ours, and you're going to do yours.
And I'm going to do what I did to break the record.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so have a look at the screen, everybody.
Okay.
There is a timer, and why don't you count us in, Fran? Fran, why don't you say
I'll
your
do
mark
5, 4, 3,
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Here's all the stuff I'd cram in. Beat to my own drummer at Whiskey Pete's. Head to Jake and shake my booty on the floors. I'd play roulette and put serious coin on black 11. Gawk 3 months. You'd experience $700 million light canopy. Park myself with the zone throne leather chair with screens and speakers in the ESPN zone. Try to get tickets for J-Lo and Santa. Pretend I'm a high roller. Deal me it.
Very good. You see, there you go. Very good.
Okay, so now you're going to do...
I'm going to do the 31st song, the 91st song, which is how I broke the record, just so people can get an idea of what the actual speed is.
Okay.
Okay, and you know what? How about I try to do it twice? Because you did that once, and I'll try to do it twice.
In
15
I have to
seconds? Do it under 15 seconds?
All right.
All right, let's see. I'm going to do it twice under 15 seconds. Okay, here we go. Ready? All right.
I'll count you in.
Should I do it slow because they don't have something to read first, or should I do it fast?
Go nuts.
Okay, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He the dwells, he can set the most high, shall the white under the shadow, the mighty say, my Lord is my refuge, my fortune, my God, no one trust. He the dwells, he can set the most high, shall the white under the shadow, the mighty say, my Lord is my refuge, my fortune, my God, no one trust. Done.
You did it twice.
Okay.
Now, if I use one of those machines you explained, it would come out.
What they do is they have a machine called the lexicon compressor, takes the word, slows it down, but doesn't distort it like a tape recorder does. Then they have an Olympic timer timing to the 100th of a second, and then they have a speech analyst analyze every single syllable. So you can't just walk around going, blah, 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 blah. You actually have to be saying the words, which is good because when I get into a fight with my ex-husband, he goes, was I in a fight? I go, listen, now that you're in it, it's over, you lost.
Now, when you were a kid, did you always do this, or how did it all start?
Well, you know what? I had a teacher in the 6th grade. If you didn't answer the questions right away, he used to call on somebody else, so I used to get really nervous. So he would go like, who is the 3rd president? Well, Lincoln, Washington, Monroe. You'll figure it out. And I was just like, then the kids started laughing, and then I started doing it. And then I was working at a radio station, and then kidding around one day that I said I could do a cool Mae West impression. So they fling the weather and traffic copy at me. I'm like, today the weather and traffic is lady from the just happened to listen. She said she's doing a story on weather and traffic people, how long I'm doing it. I didn't want to tell her 30 seconds. I said I've been doing it a while. All of a sudden, she writes an article. She puts it in the paper. The next day, the Larry King Live people call me up, asked me to go on the show on the break record. I didn't know who he was. I heard cable. I thought it was porn. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I called up Guinness. They said something with Shakespeare or the Bible. I said, well, forget about Shakespeare. I'll do something from the Bible. I practiced for like 5 hours. My head looked like, The Exorcist. I had 5 hours to practice. I went on the show, broke the record, doing 585 words a minute, and then I rebroke it at the Guinness Museum in Vegas, doing 603.32 words in 54.2 seconds.
That's quite.
Are you tired now? No.
Not at all. And so if people want to go, the website is fasttalktovegas.ca, and as it says, welcome to Motor Mouths. Get
there you go.
Ready to fast talk your way to Vegas. And then it's got ways to enter in there if you want to.
And you go to explore the website. It's got things to practice. It's got the way to enter. It's got, then you send the link to your friend, and it's got, it's got a little video about what I'm about, and it's how you could train. They have a little clock. Oh, it's actually a really fun site.
We have 20 seconds left. Can you do Three Little Pigs?
I can do, absolutely. Okay. So I got Evelyn Wood reading her kids a bedtime story. Okay, kids, Mommy's going to read you the Three Little Pigs. What's your time? The three little pigs. One little pig likes to sing, the second little pig likes to dance, the third little pig likes to sit and think. Little pig both come on. Little pig, let me in. Chin, up and about places. What's the next week's house? Little pig, let me in. Chin, something up there. Two guys have had a climb the chimney. Pig sat upon boiling water. The wolf and the wolf soup. Tomorrow, War and Peace.
Fran, thank you so much for coming by. It's just great to have you here. Fran Capo, world's fastest talking female, fasttalktovegas.ca.